Developers in Taiwan like to give names to their works. The name of this building is like a poem. A quiet heart is endlessly wide, much like the sky. Even the clouds choose to fly into it. This is a story written in steel and clay. Those writing the story are a group of people. The story itself is the house. When building a house, we all imagine what it'll be like to live in it. So we're very meticulous about it, often to the point where it makes the construction workers angry. A beautiful multi-family residential house, built the way we imagine it, through 60 years of experience and several thousand design details, to come up with the core principles for the building, so that this gentle team can take these principles and transform them into building plans. We call the comprehensive system of architectural principles 8B Nice Homes. Taiwan's capital, Taipei, is a metropolis that serves as home to a population of 5 million, surrounded by the sea and mountains. Taipei is a city that gently awaits for us to return home. However, as a developer in such a city, what we are confronted with is the capricious weather and the most feared tribulation within construction, earthquakes. Furthermore, due to the different historical influences that have shaped the evolution of the city, developers are faced with a complex and ever-changing emotional landscape, as well as the chaos of the primitive landscape. The question of how to integrate the final seeds of crystallization, the story is written into the land by this group of people. An environmentally friendly design in symbiosis with nature, allowing for harmony between the land and the earth. The resulting house will, like a child, begin to grow safely, healthily, and strong enough to resist natural disasters and climate change. Community is the gathering of all types of people. The most important aspect to consider regarding the question of how to respect everyone while retaining individuality and breaking past the dullness of the imagination of city living are the public facilities of the multi-family residential house. Not just the building of beautiful public facilities, it begins with taking care to disrupt the lives of neighboring residents as little as possible during construction. And the maintaining of the construction site. That is our insistence in maintaining this kind of environment. Taiwan is a country that sees long hours of intense sunlight, resulting in problems with overheating during the summer. On one end, however, we need to allow for ample amounts of natural lighting. After all, our buildings are built to allow for the long-term comfort and, most importantly, health of families. As a result, we place special care in the installation of lighting, sound insulation, air conditioning, natural heat and cold mitigation, as well as install an award-winning patented water purification equipment and more. This extravagant standard serves simply as the basic element to our design. After the delivery of the building, we also consider the maintenance of the building as a serious responsibility that must be carefully considered. Because tenants aren't professionals, the daily maintenance of the living environment must be something we take into consideration. Therefore, we not only designed a complete guide for future daily maintenance, we further overcame the problem that the government has been unable to solve for decades. We successfully completed the undergrounding of the power supply system for the region, benefiting tens of thousands of local residents. Under such system of architectural principles, quality became the basis for good taste, and good taste became the building blocks of our team style. And through the accumulation of the past, our style will become the model for the architectural style of modern multifamily residence houses. Because what we pursue is a type of timelessness and an architectural model that facilitates the creation of beautiful memories. When mentioning models, I'm reminded of a friend that said, "We're making things too complicated. Multifamily residential houses don't need to be so complicated. But when compared to the needs of the people, there is still a lot we need to improve on." But this is the story we have written with 8B, just like a poem, called Equanimity Residence.